What's going on out there, people? What is up? This is your host, Ron C. And this is the You Won't Say It, I Will podcast. As usual, you guys can find me on all social media, just about Instagram, You Won't Say It, I Will podcast. You can find me on Twitter, YWSIIW podcast. And of course, always have, but now you really can. If you're not already doing it, you can find me on YouTube now. Well, you always could find me on YouTube, but now I'm recording. If you're not already looking at me, you can find me at You Won't Say It, I Will podcast. Just like I told you guys, you follow me. I said I've been doing something new, different. Of course, this is nothing crazy, A lot of people already do this, but I was doing this once before, and the quality just wasn't right. And then the program changed on Microsoft with the recording and everything, and so there's no more Movie Maker and everything. That's what I was using. I'm definitely team Microsoft, Android, all that stuff all the way. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So I stopped doing it. And, it's just easier for me just to edit and do my little editing and stuff like that I do for the streaming services. But, yeah, you can find me on there now if you're not already looking. Please go on there, like, subscribe, all that other stuff, comment. Let me know what you think. It's always going to be stuff new and a little bit different and tweaking and stuff. You can almost say this almost like a beta a little bit, but not really. Yeah, kind of, sort of. But yeah, of course you can find me on all the however you listening to me right now, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, all that stuff, iHeart, Pandora, I believe too, all that stuff, man. You can find me on all that. But yeah, man, it definitely feels good to be back. I mean, if you're not the type of person who has been behind a mic like that or in front of a camera, man, it's crazy, man. I really do. I don't know. It's like a sense of enjoyment a little bit. It's like you feel like you have like some type of freedom or something. And I don't know, man. Like it's cool. Like I really like doing this. I definitely like having this now. Having the camera and everything. And I was actually going to do this a while back. Because it definitely has been a year, dude. It's been a fucking year since I've done my last show. And I've said numerous times already, at least like 3 times in this last year, I said I was going to be back. I'm back. I'm doing this business this night. I mean, people was asking me, what's going on with the podcast, man? I thought you're doing the podcast. It does feel kind of good, people actually bring it up, those few people I know that actually listen and, actually care about it and shit. I appreciate that. You guys know who you are. But yeah, I was going to do it before. I was going to do it with my phone. So I had a whole setup with my phone. And then, I don't know, that just didn't end up turning out right. And I mean, it's just crazy. You're looking at me on YouTube right now. Just excuse me. I'm trying to get used to the whole looking up. Make sure looking at the camera and everything. So, like I said, it's somewhat a little bit of a beta a little bit. But, it is what it is, We all going to grow together. We all going to get through this shit together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's been a crazy... It's definitely been a crazy year, I think, for everybody. Not this year, I mean, especially last year, the whole pandemic and stuff. And you would think with the whole fucking pandemic, you'd think I would have had time, right? You definitely would think I would have had time, this whole fucking pandemic and everything. And I mean, I kind of like didn't, not really. Of course, as you know, guys, I was, had a baby. Or having a baby. I'm trying to think. The last one I did, she was already born, obviously. But yeah, I had a kid and everything, and like I said, I made some episodes. I did make some episodes last year, but still, just to catch up and recap a little bit. It's definitely been crazy, and you would think I would have a lot more time and everything, and I kind of did, kind of didn't. I got lazy too, and just. You're in your own way. And, sometimes, you just have to, stop trying to talk yourself out of shit. And I'm real good at talking myself out of something, like, all right, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. And you think of one little thing, like just anything, like, I'm a person that's been going to the gym for years, and I had my downtimes up and down a little bit, in and out somewhat, but at one point I was really consistent, and then I got my truck, and as you guys know, I'm a truck driver. I got my own truck, and that kind of went out the window a little bit because it's your own business and stuff like that. That's fine. Excuse me. That's fine. But at the same time, when I was able to get back in the gym, I kind of did. Then I slowed down a little bit, and then baby girl came, and pandemic came. Everything hit at once, literally, and it's fucking crazy. So, I was about to start preparing to get my body right now, packed on a little bit of pounds. And this is before the baby even came. So it wasn't one of those type of things like, are you picking up that dad weight? You picking up that, I just had a baby weight. No, it wasn't just that. It was, just being lazy in my own way, and just, not worrying about myself. And, sometimes, you have to do that, of course, people always think, that's selfish and stuff like that. But no, it's not selfish. You always got to think about yourself, whether it's big or little, whatever it is. If it's just to get out the house for a little bit, hang out with your own peoples for a little bit, and work don't really count because you're under somebody else's time. You're not under your time, so it's not the same thing, Hell, even if you just got to get off work and just go sit in the fucking park for a minute, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even gotta be about going out nowhere, so you definitely got to worry about yourself. And so it's easy. I talk myself out being at the gym, I talk myself out doing this, and got lazy. That's why I didn't even check. I know the last one was in October, but I know I did do a few last year. But it wasn't that. I wouldn't say I had pandemic blues, how some people were saying that they had. I'm not saying that wasn't real, but I know I didn't have that. Like I said, it was starting to do that before then. But at the same time, yeah, man, it's just definitely feels good to be back. I'm definitely gonna try my best not to be in my own way. Come back and produce for you guys. I always got some shit. Excuse me, I always got some shit to say. And every time I think of stuff, I always got stuff coming my way. I hear something, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm about to fuck with that. Yeah, okay, I'm put this down, boom, boom, lay out how I'm gonna do it, what I do to get ready for the show and everything, and how I'm gonna lay stuff out and talk about what I'm gonna talk about. And yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen at all. But yeah, man, it definitely feels good to be back. But like I said, in that time, baby girl's turned 1 and everything, and man, she just been growing up, man. It's crazy. Watch a person grow. And I mean, I've been around kids for a while. I mean, this is going back to like my god brothers and stuff. I watched them be born and grow up, and they're fucking 20s now, and there was a slight gap. And then my first cousins, they were starting to have kids, and just watching them grow up. But I'm not like in the house with them. I'm not always around them. Like I was around them a lot, at least at one point, while they were like having their kids and stuff. But at the same time, it's like you just don't see little stuff, and just watching every little aspect. Like, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy, but it's amazing at the same time. It's nice, it's scary, it's fun. It's all that shit, man. It's definitely it's cool, man. I definitely wouldn't tell nobody like, oh man, don't have no kids, man, this and that. You have them whenever you're ready, just whatever. You never decide to have any, then that's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. But if you do, man, it's definitely a good look, as a lot of people know, I definitely wanted a boy, but man, it's definitely cool shit having a girl. Like, it don't matter what the kid was going to be. I want to be there the same amount of whatever I'm going to be. If it was a boy, girl, but whatever, it doesn't even matter. But watching her, she's 19 months now, and just watching her these last 19 months, it's definitely been cool, man. She's like a fucking terror right now. I swear, it's like the second she decided to start walking and realize what those things do, those things called legs and feet. And once she decided what they do, now she's just like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You can pick me up and this and that, but you put me down. It's I want to get down. I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And then she has some moments. Sometimes I can't put her down once I pick her up. But man, once she starts walking, is walking and walking and walking, man, you pick her up. She gets an attitude. Especially like if we're outside somewhere, like in the house. That's one thing. But we're like outside places somewhere, and she's had the feel to know she can go around and all open and do all this other shit. Oh man, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, let me tell you something. This fucking crazy. Now if you got kids, or if you got like cousins or little nephew, nieces or something like that, you around them all the time and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, like, 19 months, man, it's crazy. She's not really like talking really like that a lot. Like she says dada, but at first it seemed like, oh man, that's cool as shit, But then we started to realize she says dada to every fucking thing, like everything. I think she's having a full blown conversation. I think she's legitimately talking to us just with one word. Yeah, that's definitely what she's doing. But yeah, man, it's just been cool as shit. I've just been busy with that. I definitely have a lot of time with her, and especially like the way my schedule is and everything. So, I'm just around and stuff, and it's easier for me to get away from stuff like this. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, it is what it is. It's easier for me to get away from stuff like this, and whatever chance I get, I gotta try my best to take it, to record, and record in peace. Like I want to, anybody who does, podcast, who's looking at me, or anybody that does any type of recording or anything, it's just not just pick up the camera and just go, not just boom, set up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a little bit of a setup to do, and I don't have no big setup right now. You can't see like right now, but dude, I'm on like a little ass tray, a little table, got my laptop right here and shit. You can see my mic and stuff is propped up. If you're looking at me on YouTube, once again, go to YouTube, You Won't Say I Will podcast, and you can see, or not really see, how, setup. Like I don't have a big setup, so it's not that serious. But at the same time, just sometimes you just want that, like that little bit of room, that little bit of time, like she has her nap times. And I could do it then if it's just, me here. I like kind of like record in private. No offense to wifey or anything. It's just, I just like to record in private. I don't want really nobody staring at me. And you can go right on here and listen when it's done and look at me, this and that. It's like not the same while you're recording. Like I don't like an audience. Like I've never been the one to go on stage and just, do like shows, talent shows or whatever like that. Like, I guess you can say like a stage fright, but not really. I've never been big on public speaking or just even talking in front of a group of people, like a few people. It can be like 3 to 5 people. Like it's never been that type of person, always been a chill, laid back type person. Still am, always have been. And, but yeah, it's all cool. I got the chance now. She's down in Virginia right now with her family and stuff. And, I actually didn't go because the time I had for work, I used it all. Summertime, basically, for the most part, vacations and shit like that. So, instead of just taking time to work, I got bills, I got shit I got to do. So I don't really have time to be taking on work unless it's for really, 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 really for something important. Which in that time is fine. Usually it's for baby girl. So, but, yeah, man, just, it's been fun and exciting. Excuse me, guys. I got like a little bit of a cold, I've been pushing back recording too. I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking record, man. Like it's fucking Saturday and, it's fucking 5 o'clock. Like, dude, I gotta fucking record, man. That's nothing. I talk myself out of doing. Like, dude, I've been here by myself since fucking Wednesday afternoon. I'm like, I'm just now recording. Like, I could at least done something, and I ain't done shit. That's the power of you say one thing. That Wednesday, I felt like shit. I did feel better Thursday and Friday. Felt like how I feel now is kind of like I felt. It's pretty much stayed dormant. Anything I gotta take my fucking medicine. But man, just you talk yourself out of shit. So I should have been done this already. I'm kind of like squeezing it in now. because they'll be back tomorrow sometime on Sunday afternoon or some shit. So definitely with me doing videos and shit now. Now I got a little bit more work to do when it comes to editing and doing shit that I want to do with the video aspect wise. Just the regular shit with the putting it on with the streaming and stuff like that. I really not too much work I have to do. I can usually get that shit done. I have an idea what I want to do. Usually most times when I'm doing my podcast or what I'm going to do when I'm done. And so usually it doesn't take me too long. It's a lot of stuff I already have set. Boom, I got to place in the right places. I'm usually done in a half hour. Sometimes it's even before then. So, but yeah, what the fuck? Get off fucking sidetrack. I'm just happy to be back, man. Happy to see you guys. Happy you guys seeing me finally. Just I'm happy to be behind it. So, this episode, excuse me a little bit, but brother's happy. He's happy to be back. But yeah, man, it's been a lot going on. Like I said, you guys already know I've been married already. It's been a year and a half, and we finally got a chance to have our actual wedding. We pushed it back like 3 times already, I think it was, or whatever. And we finally set for the date. It was like, all right, fuck it. We finally gonna go ahead and just set this damn date, get this shit over with. So we end up having a wedding that we did, or not was going to do, but did in August the 21st. We finally did that. Turned out fucking nice and beautiful. Yeah, it turned out really good, man. And I've been to a couple weddings, been in one, and you always hear stuff all the time, like you guys gonna be doing a lot of running around and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I already knew that. I was trying to tell wifey that a little bit, like she kind of knew, but I think kind of thought she's gonna have a lot more fun too. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, dude, from the second we walked in there, had our first dance, sat down at the table, everybody's eating. From there to literally when we had to leave and start cleaning up, I didn't eat no fucking food. No cake, by the way. Babe, remember the cake is in fucking is at your parents' house in that freezer. So we do have the cake. So we will have a chance to whenever eat that. But we had this nice little cheesesteak thing at the end. All the people that came, you fucking scavengers, you guys fucked that shit up. But we did have our own little thing anyway. But yeah, we didn't get to eat that because we was going to LA like the next day. For like a little, I guess our honeymoon or whatever, you want to call it. We going to LA, and then we went to LA for 3-4 days, and went to Vegas for the rest of the week. We was going for a week or like 8 days, so we did half and half. And so we were leaving the next day, and so we, literally the house is a mess. We taking everything, the most things back to the house, from the hotels where we had the wedding reception and stuff at, whatever food. So like I said, we didn't really the plate that we had, like our regular food, I'm looking at everybody coming up like, man, eat your fucking food. That's what the fuck we're trying to do. And you can't get mad. Like I said, I knew it was gonna come, but it's like, I guess when one person came up, it was like, all right, well, they doing it. Okay, we wait till they leave. Boom. Okay, all right, let's go do it. As everybody keep thinking that over and over, and it's like, dog, we gonna be here for like 5 hours. What the fuck, man? Like, you'll have time. Everybody come up to the table, and some people that haven't met me, and vice versa, haven't met her. So, long story long. I don't know, but yeah, man, it's just crazy. Like, it came out to be a good event, but like, a lot of overwhelming stuff going on too. Trying to get pictures, and I don't think I even seen everybody, even the people like you might well say like on my side, the people I invited, I didn't get to see everybody. I don't believe. Same with her, and I didn't get to see. Like I said, some people I didn't even meet on her end that she invited. Like, it might have been maybe a couple of family members, I don't know, but like some friends or whatever, and vice versa with me too, for sure. That she didn't get to meet and didn't get to see like that. And just crazy. It turned to be a lot. I think a little too much. then we was trying to find time for like our little fun time too. So, and not saying that's wrong or anything, like that was bad, but we gotta like have our time too. Like we gotta enjoy what the fuck we just paid for, But again, like I said, it's like everybody says, and I already knew that. Like I said, I've been in a wedding, this and that, and seeing weddings is like, you paying for a party for everybody else basically. And I guess that's cool, but it just seems like some things didn't go 100% right. I think it's some pictures that were missed that should have been taken. We had good photographers for sure, but some things that got missed even before the reception and stuff. I think that got missed, and like my little cousin, that was the flower girl, or daughter was in it too. She was kind of like the second flower girl-ish in a way. We didn't even get pictures with her, like the professional ones, or even like just regular phone ones, and people pull out phones. I don't think we even got those pictures like that. We might maybe have one, or she might have one just with her. I don't know. So we definitely missed some pictures, but we didn't get our pictures back yet, or the video or anything. So we don't know what was captured or shit like that. I was totally gone. I mean, I had to hear stuff from other people what was going on. It wasn't bad shit. So I actually was, I was good, but I was fucking gone. Like, I ain't been that level of fucked up since I'm 34. I'm not even gonna lie. That level that I was that fucked up and was good and everything, like I felt like 10 years ago. Like I felt like 10, 12 years ago. Like, and of course motherfuckers like, well, yeah, you was 22, this and that. But nah, it was time that I was even like 26 and shit. Like, I threw up maybe like long as I've been drinking. It took me years for my first throw up. Years. And even then, I think because I was a sloppy, I don't know what the fuck was going on that night. But even like my second or even third, I think I only threw up like twice ever. Maybe 3 at the most. Ever. And I've been drinking for a long time. You know what I mean? So ain't a lot of motherfuckers say that. Never had a hangover. I swear for Lord that I never had a hangover before. I mean, if you want to count having like a stuffy nose like I do now, or being dehydrated as a hangover, then that's fine. Seriously, I never had like headaches or just like felt sick or just like couldn't do nothing. Like, usually I just need something to drink, something to eat, but I think that's normal anyway. But like I said, if that's counted as a hangover, then fine. I had plenty of them there. I always feel like that. But like I said, never to the point like I can get up and go do something. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't have to lay in bed, like I'm not like done. I'm not fucked up, that just comes with the territory. But yeah, I was going, man. Like, she had to tell me some stuff that was, I'm like, oh shit, I don't remember that, or some stuff that might have came back to me I might have remembered. But yeah, it turned out, then the whole bridal party, plus some like my cousins and stuff like that, came to this bar across the street. We turned up there and had fun. So, it turned out to be a good night and stuff like that. It really was a good night. So that's the type of stuff we got to look at. Like, everything we paid for, it turned out, I guess perfectly. I think it's still some stuff I didn't even see that was set up and stuff like that. Or I just don't remember. That's a damn shame. If I was like, remember your damn wedding night and this, I mean, what the fuck we got the video for? But no, it's not like all blur. It's not like everything's 100% like, no, I don't remember shit at all. Yeah, it was some things I don't remember. I mean, it has shit. It is what it is. Like I said, that's what we got the video for. That's what I had my damn wife for. She remember. Hell, some shit she don't remember either. I mean, this is what it is. That's what I call we was enjoying ourselves. We paid to fucking have fun. We gonna find some way to have fun since everybody's dragging us, pulling us, and this and that. Stop, freeze, and take a picture, smile, this and that. So I mean, it's all cool. Yeah, man. So that happened this year. Like I said, the pandemic, man, just crazy. I was thankful for to be off for a couple months when she was born. I was able to help wifey out and stuff like that because she was laid up a little bit, and summer came in, we didn't do too much with her. Yeah, even though it wasn't really a lot going on last year. It just just fucked up. Just trying to work, get back together with stuff, and had a crazy kid, just watching her grow, finally roll and then finally start crawling. Jesus Christ, when she was crawling, she didn't crawl long. Then she started to pull herself up, which didn't take too long. Once she was able to, once she was able to start crawling and start realizing what them damn legs and feet do, man, like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, man, it's crazy. All that shit. Yeah, she didn't do that long. We've been thankful with, babysitting wise and stuff, so it's been good. But overall, it's been good. I mean, this year's been good, like I said, with the wedding, our actual honeymoon, from when we actually got married officially. We went to Vegas and stuff. So I wasn't doing the podcast then, so that's back in February. So, we went to Vegas, which was cool. We're cold. You think, like, I didn't expect to go to Vegas in February and be like, oh yeah, it's 100 degrees, but dude, it was like fucking cold though. It was like now cold, wasn't that cold, but it was like 40 degrees outside. But no, I mean, it was fucking cold though. It was like fucking mid 60s. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Like, I at least expected it to be like low 70s and mid 70s. We got maybe one like 72 day. The rest was like highs I'm talking about too. Like, it was a bullshit, but it still was cool. It was cool to go to Vegas. Had stupid mad fun there. Yeah, man, it's crazy. What else? Like I said, we went back to Vegas for the honeymoon after the wedding and shit like that, which was cool. Didn't do too much. We went on went on some trips and stuff like that. I think it's fucking crazy, man. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I told you guys. I know I went on it was 2020 during the pandemic and shit. I rented a pontoon boat for her birthday, and for her friends, I think like my cousin and his girlfriend came. So I don't know how many. It's like 10 of us probably or something. And yeah, that was cool until the water was choppy and motherfuckers getting wet. Yeah, it was crazy. Then we had to go back because my cousin and his girlfriend was late. So we had to go back, go get them, and then the way we had to go in, we had to kind of like make a U-turn because I think somebody was already there at the dock, so we had to turn back. Like, it's the way we had to do it, and we had to do it the right way. And I got like two motherfuckers in my ear, like, no, turn this way, no, don't turn yet, do this and do that. Yeah, and hitting the fucking wall. Now, I ain't bang up against it. It was like slow, but it was just like, it was one of those things like I would have to pay for. Like, they tell you, like, you do anything to the boat, especially like the propeller, but any type of damage, you got to pay for. So it was crazy. I didn't end up having to pay for it though. But like one of the ones that was in my ear, I think him and his girlfriend are paying for like the gas because you got to pay for the gas at the end. Which I was happy because. Shit, that fucking boat rental, that shit was a couple dollars, especially paying it by yourself. But I mean, it still was fun though. It still was all worth it. I ended up passing it off to him though. Doing a ride, he ended up, doing a lot better than I did. It really came down to you had to like floor that shit like it was a speedboat, and very minimum water came in then. But I mean, you had to rock and roll, but it was like choppy and shit. So, whatever. But yeah, man. Yeah, it was cool. Other than that, man, brother just been enjoying himself. This NFL. Of course, I'm keeping up my NFL. Sports has been fucking crazy. Fucking Tampa Bay. How about those motherfuckers winning? Like, it's definitely been wild, man. It's definitely been wild. This year has been wild. Stuff that's been going on so far. That's been wild, even outside of sports. But yeah, man, it's just so you guys know, man, like, I'm definitely for sure, like, I'm not wasting my time doing this just for no reason. I'm definitely back. It's just finding the time.